if it's the acoustics in this venue, but I need to hear it a bit louder. How the fuck are we doing here at the Wise Hall? We got some more action for you here on NEW Dirty Business. So without further ado, let's get right to it. This next contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the NEW Women's Championship. Introducing first,
Well, they don't call her the Rain City Stretcher for nothing. A submission specialist who is frankly second to none in these parts at the art of tapping people out.
Quite a ferocious competitor there. Very, very dangerous individual. I completely agree with you. I saw her with an iron bar earlier on, and she turned it into a pretzel. I don't know the physics behind that, but it was impressive. And then she ate it.
and her opponent.
Not the first time we've seen these two lock up in an NEW ring. The last time they did, the vacant Women's Championship was up for grabs. A victory in that match made Liiza Hall the NEW Women's Champion, and that is in fact the only defeat that Cherry Blossom has suffered to date here in Wise Hall.
And the first one was as competitive as it gets. I think we were all happy to see the rematch on the card tonight. Curious to see how much it resembles their first encounter and what both have learned about each other.
Yes, indeed there. You hit it right on the nail there. Seeing a nice rematch between competitors, two people that know each other, forcing each other to innovate with another match.
Justin Morissette, Christopher Cassidy, and Josh Casodio coming to you from
is
ringside
the
at Wise Hall as NEW Dirty Business continues. And for Cherry Blossom, she is fresh off a hard-fought win over none other than WWE ID Tag Talent, Zoe Sager. Was able to put that one away with a shining wizard, and we'll see if Liiza Hall suffers the same fate this evening.
She is the NEW Women's Champion, the Rain City Stretcher, Liiza Hall.
Even if they didn't like Liiza, I think they would still clap out of fear. Again, just like you were saying, two competitors who know each other extremely well. I'm very interested to see what they're going to bring out of each other today within this match here, although I believe pain is on the menu.
And you can see Cherry Blossom reluctant to lock arms with the submission specialist, Liiza Hall. She knows that any sort of test of strength, any kind of combination of limbs between the two of them is likely going to end in pain.
Well, she's smart to approach it in that way, Justin. We've seen with Liiza Hall, she'll take any excuse to get close to her competitor just to initiate a grappling exchange. Get it to where she holds the advantage, even if that means she has to eat a punch, eat a forearm.
At the same time, if you're stepping into the ring with the NEW Women's Champion, it's a lot like being in a yard with a big dog. She can smell your fear. You want to carry yourself with confidence in a situation like this.
It's a nice reversal there from Cherry Blossom.
Cherry perhaps putting together some combinations that will build that confidence early in this one. Liiza, however, quick to cut that off, and she will reverse into a side headlock takeover.
Yeah.
Now she's in her domain. Everyone's the same size on the mat.
Seen that nice ring awareness from both competitors here. Oh, and the audience showing its appreciation, I suppose.
And this is a tough task for Cherry Blossom, to be sure. But she was coming into this night prepared for a very tough task. Was set to lock horns with Nicole Matthews.
Whew, talk about dangerous.
Unfortunately, Nicole on the shelf for this one, unavailable for tonight's action. And so we have this match instead, and it is not what Cherry prepared for, but she did prepare for someone like Nicole Matthews who can get down on the mat and tap you out, just like Liiza Hall can.
Liiza Hall keeps on being faced with reversals, just like that one from Cherry. However, just like that, manages to reverse it again. And
Cherry
another one.
Blossom looking for a pin, no. Lets Liiza roll through. And now a crucifix, perhaps.
Oh,
looking
crucifix
there.
into.
No.
This could be it right here. Two. Oh, kick out. Oh, and into one.
Another crucifix pinfall attempt.
Where are we going now? Wow.
Credit the resiliency of Cherry Blossom.
Oh,
Arm drag.
oh, another arm drag.
Cherry is doing an expert job at using Liza's momentum against her. Anytime Liza is advancing, Cherry has her mind open and is looking to reverse the momentum.
And that enziguri kick right there was the exact sign this crowd needed to know they are fully at the back of Cherry Blossom.
However, like we were saying before, the audience can appreciate you as much as they want. However, if you're staring up at the ceiling at the very end of this, 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter.
Liza now with Cherry Blossom up in a fireman's carry, but Cherry shakes loose.
Oh, now Cherry.
Oh my, what a lariat from Liza directly into a pinfall attempt. She had lots of options down in that scenario. She could have gone for a submission as well. But now working the knee of Cherry Blossom as she works into something of a hold here.
Yeah, this was, I was going to say, I thought that she was going for a figure four, but that is not what is happening right now. What is happening is punishment. I'll accept punishment as the description for what's going on.
Yeah, she's just taking a half guard position here, taking her opportunity with a high center of gravity to land punches. Smart.
And suddenly the wind is out of Cherry Blossom's sails.
And the hope is out of the audience's minds. I don't mind that. Oh.
Liza quieting this crowd for some vicious knife-edge chops in the corner.
Visiting corner number 2, we could see a, repetition.
And what I like about Liiza Hall is she's just going to do her thing. She doesn't care if these people cheer for her or not. She is here to win matches.
Very true, and might I point out who's champion right now? Just saying. Cherry, though, fighting her way to her feet, or out, well, kind of, spoke too soon again there. I think she was trying to get to her feet, and then Liza cut her off.
You can see that desperation painted all over the face of Cherry Blossom right now. An agonizing encounter continues with Liiza Hall, and a kick to the spine from the champion.
Oh, wow. Okay, I saw Cherry's legs move. That's good. I thought that might have just,
Brutal axe kick.
Ooh.
And a follow-up. Look at a pin.
2.
Gotta credit Cherry Blossom. She looks like she's on the verge of tears, but she is not willing to give up on her dream of becoming NEW Women's Champion.
Yeah, very nice show of resilience here.
The audience still firmly behind Cherry Blossom. Who manages to get an elbow up and a foot. However, nice back and forth here from the two of them. And Cherry Blossom managing to pull Liza through. Deliver that knee right to the sternum.
Pop-up kick to the head from Cherry Blossom, and she's looking skyward. Cherry Blossom set to take flight, and the Wise Hall loves every minute of it.
Oh,
Flying crossbody from Cherry Blossom.
And Cherry Blossom looks like she's not letting up here. Where are we going here? Oh!
Shining Wizard! The move that she put Zoe Sager away last month. Do we have a new champion? No!
Liiza manages to kick out. Very impressive. I thought that was it right there.
You can tell that one was a stinger for Liiza Hall to check her nose for blood, but she's still in this thing.
Oh, Cherry, I don't think can believe it as well. However, she's not letting up. Where are we going here? Trying to go for a fisherman something there, but Liiza, this is not a really great position for Cherry to be in here, looking for a backslide. 1, 2.
Not on the backslide. Step knee.
And then a knee to the face. Granted, the last time I think I saw somebody win via backslide was Shelton Benjamin and Shawn Michaels.
A very famous backslide.
Yeah.
Oh! A little bit of power from Liiza Hall right there. But Cherry Blossom still able to power out.
Yeah, she did manage to kick out of that. Again, you got to hand it to her. And you might have to hand it to her because she might be broken at the end of this match. You're going to hand her everything. Food. Oh, spoke too soon.
Forearm strike from Cherry Blossom as she takes one from Liiza in return.
Well, if this is a battle of wills here, I think that Liiza might have been biting off a little bit more than she can chew because Cherry Blossom is still up, running, and
oh, a discus forearm! And Cherry Blossom is back on top.
Riding the energy that the audience is giving her, whether they should be or not. Liiza Hall slowly making her way to her feet, but might be off it in just a second. Oh, tried to go for another one.
Uppercuts and knee strikes from the champion as she's suddenly taking this challenge very, very seriously.
Oh!
A pile driver from Liiza Hall. Oh, as she had to dig deep into her bag of tricks. I'm not sure we've seen that from Liiza Hall in an NEW ring before.
Wow.
But that is how you stay champion.
That was terrifying. I mean, if you can have submissions and moves like that, I do not look forward to the next person having to face Liiza Hall in ring competition.
No lack of heart from Cherry Blossom, but that pile driver more than enough to keep Liiza Hall your NEW Women's World Champion.
Cherry came into this one questioning herself, not sure if she had what it takes. And that is not the type of mindset you need to knock off a competitor as fierce as Liiza Hall. But we see some respect here. Liiza Hall taking Cherry up on stage. Letting her enjoy the adulation of this crowd. A nice show of respect between champion and challenger.